Welcome to another video by Lane Creations, Log Analysis Made Easy. The purpose in this video is we are going to show how to install Phantom/SOAR on an operating system without an OVA. I've been asked multiple times, can you share the OVA? The OVA is becoming more and more difficult to come by. The way that Splunk is generally having you do it is just to grab a RHEL box or a CentOS box and install the application, much like you do as Splunk. So what I've done, I'll put this link down here, but you can come to centos.org, and I downloaded CentOS 7.9. Free. There is no charge to it, so the operating system is free. I've downloaded it. I've got it up here on my ESXi instance, so there is a CentOS. I tried this on Rocky Rail, did not work quite so well, so I don't recommend trying Rocky, but CentOS does work. So let's show how we do that. This is my ESXi. It's going to be the same for pretty much whatever virtualization you use. I'm just going to come in here, create a new VM, hit next. We're going to call this Phantom CentOS. That's good. Family is Linux. RHEL, Red Hat 7. And we'll grab that data store. Yep. And we'll go give it 8 cores. Calculator. Actually, this should have megs. So if I switch this to gigs, I'll just turn this to 16 gig. Hard drive space, let's move that up to say 60. Video card. Go to get my ISO, grab my CentOS, select, hit next. Check over all my settings, they're good, hit finish. Now I got my Phantom CentOS. I'm just going to start it up. And we will install. Press the enter key to begin the installation process. And away it goes. I'm going to basically pause the video until I get to any more instructions. All right, so I got my first set of instructions. I'm going to do mine English and English, continue. Set your time zone. That's fine. Okay, done. Notice, don't ever get to do your networking. So if I come down here, we're going to set it to there. Make sure you set your disk. Done. So I now have a disk. Okay. No other necessary besides network and host name. Ethernet, we will turn that on. That's funny that it's off by default, but now I've got my IP address. Looks good. If I wanted to, I could configure and set the settings. I'm good with letting it just go. Again, this is not an installation guide on how to set up a CentOS box, but it should get you through the beginning. Any installation. And we will set a password. Don't care. All right. And that'll work. Actually, in this case, let's do Phantom. Now I have a user, I have a root password. I'm just going to let it install. I'll bring it back when we get more decisions. All right, we're going to do a reboot. Yep. And now we have CentOS. Now that our operating system installed, we'll just follow the instructions for getting in with getting in as Phantom. I'm not going to use that to get there. I'm going to just go here. Okay, so easiest thing to do, just follow the Phantom instructions. Splunk, SOAR. We'll just follow this, install. You need to be running CentOS 7679, that's why I ran it. Make sure. So first thing we'll do, we'll just make sure that we've got that running. Make sure I got sudo rights. All right, we're gonna need to set my rights up here. All right, again, as I said, this isn't really about administering a CentOS box, but if you run into this little issue, you want to make sure that Phantom has got the ability to get in the will group. I just ran the vice sudo command, come down here, find the will, delete it, and then hit the shift colon and WQ so that you exit it. And now I have the will group available. I user mod minus AG will, add my Phantom there, and now I should have access. So that's all I should do. Now Phantom should be running the ability to run sudo. So we'll come back. We're going to sudo systemstl. It is running. So we're good there. We don't need to firewall D this. We don't have to do any of that. Just need to make sure that the ports, clearly port 22 was open. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to SSH into this box. Okay. I don't know why they're adding a 2222. That I should be fine. We're not running FIPS. Okay. So let's just do this. Sudo yum clean all sudo yum update. Just let this thing update. So now I'm going to come here and go get the SOAR repo. and we'll get this, grab the latest version. So I'm just going to go grab for rel 7 and download. Come back when that's all done. Oh, agree to the terms, access program. I actually want to download using the get. That way I don't have to SCP it over. Click here to get the whole. Control C. Come back. Yep, we're good with that. Update. All right. We are back on this. If we look at our pages, everything's good to go. So we're going to tar minus who am I? I should be Phantom, and I am. If I come down here, I'm going to change this up a little bit. XZVF. I'm going to go minus C opt Phantom. I made a directory opt Phantom and I gave myself permissions to it. So this should work. Just going to go tar that location. It's copied over. So now we'll just go SOAR prepare system. Which you can't just run that. If you try it, it won't work because it's actually in a directory. So we need to go on Phantom. And then inside that we have Splunk. And now that I look at this, this may not be the best, but we'll try it. Okay, CD Splunk SOAR. Now I can run this SOAR prepare system. I'm going to leave everything default. Okay, so I have to run as sudo /SOAR prepare. So sudo bang bang. Yes, we're fine with that port. No, I don't want to install the cluster FS. Okay, it's done. If you have any questions about what it's asking, you can just follow the docs. And then now we go make sure we're running this as the non-rooted person. So our install, leave it exactly as is. Yep, ignore warnings. All right, so I got this error up here about the fact that I didn't have bash RC in there. That's a dumb OS installation thing. It didn't even make me a home phantom directory. So if we follow my directory, I went into home, I made the directory phantom, and then, and then I went into phantom, and then I went vide. And so we'll just look at what I did when I did vi, but you can see that in the instructions here too. Bash. And I just pasted this little command in here, cc. Basically, the concept was I'm missing the bash RC. You just go create it in your home directory, put that in there, or you can SCP from that directory. That's just kind of the explanation for what it's doing. That should allow me, now I have it, so if There's the bash RC written right there. Hopefully now, when I go back to op, come on, op phantom, back here, and I now go follow this command again. Hopefully, nope, that's not the right direction. This one right here. We go back and run .store install. It will hopefully now actually install. Yes. Oh, it skipped ahead, so that's good. All right, so now it's installed. We should be able to just say it installed it. Op Phantom. Okay. There should be a bin. So if we go opt phantom bin phantom, let's just first find out if it's up. Um, it is a big mess here. Phantom, start phantom. Phantom is up. All right. So now I should just be able to go there. HTTPS 192.168.0.66. Yay! All right. Gotta go figure out what the default user and password is for Phantom. Learn something every day when they do these things. They just keep upgrading. I don't even have a 6.1 version of SOAR at my house, so I'm learning this. I came in, I found what the default password is. They have changed it. Instead of being admin, you are now SOAR local admin, and your password is password. I put that in. Now it takes me to review the terms. Gotta click and now I can accept. Got it. Okay. Um, I'm going to go grab the credentials of a single instance just to make sure. Wow, they're just going to make me go through all this. Save and continue. New password. We're good. Okay. I don't want to. All right. I am going to attempt to run a, let's see if we can get it. All right, so we have to install every app from file. So I'm going to go to Splunk base and I want to get antivirus. So I'm going to run virus total v3. I've read the terms, agree to download. Okay. Let's go back here, install app, downloads. Install. All right, I'm going to go grab my creds real quick, pause this. All right, I got my API key in my keyboard, clipboard, configure new asset. We're going to call this virus total. We don't need to change any of these asset settings. I need to paste my API key in. Everything else I should just be fine with. We'll hit save, don't save. Test connectivity. Test connectivity passed. Okay, so in theory, I downloaded Sent, I put it in a VM, I configured it, I then downloaded from Splunk the the Phantom SOAR instance that runs on Sent OS7, did the configurations, realized that I needed a bash RC file copied over, did that, then I followed the instructions on the pages and it just worked. So if you have other issues, I'm not sure what to tell you, but this is the way it's worked for me, and I hope this helps you be able to get your SOAR installed. Anyway, have a good night and hope this helps you move from being a lame analyst to a Splunk ninja.